All right, so real quick, first and foremost, I'm going to take you guys back to our alma mater because that's where I got to know this wonderful person. So it wasn't complicated, when two people with the same or similar vibe have to meet. It's relatively very always easy. So we started the vibe as very cool and chilling friends with similar colors, similar skin blends, of course.
Yeah.
So we actually left from the Form 5 lower seat, and of course opposite was a whole boost for us because that's when we started our music career. Though I had to run out from it because there's a difference between passion. There's a difference between passion and hard work.
Right.
Talent rather and hard work. Right. Sparrow did not really need the hard work to become a musician or an artist, but then I needed the talent, the hard work. Of course, I needed the talent, the hard work, the sweat, and everything. I really did not make it into this because it was not a dream for me, though.
Right.
We all started with a very funny song, or very funny songs.
Right.
We did not only hit those songs in our classes, but then we extended it to the commercial classes, which made a lot of guys so jealous of us because they thought we're gonna take out their bitches. So it was really amazing for us, though. And
big up PCS man. Big up PCS
we could not do without it.
The pre-nexa bad.
You understand? At the heart of the GC examination,
right,
we still had to visit classes and, of course, hit those jams. Right. We had jams like, hello, my babe. Hello, my babe. Hello, my babe. It was actually eye-catching, considering the fact that we're catching crews and taking it like fun. But then at the end of the day, girls came rushing and
great.
Yeah.
Great.
Guys were really jealous. I remember a time I had to fight.
Man.
I had to fight the class physically
right,
just because of some random jokes as such. So seeing this today becoming a whole platform for us, it's a win, man.
Right.
It's a win.
Right.
I wish they could see us now and they're going to be like, so these guys took this thing really far.
You understand?
Yeah. Achieving success at one point is not just the what you're doing, but then the seeing yourself blow into what you started and they didn't believe in you. You know what DJ Khaled said, right?
Say that.
Yeah. So
God did.
Yeah, God did.
Right.
So we're really having an outstanding and a very wonderful moment with no other person but Clinton Takan.
AKA Sparrow O'Clock.
Few months back, I saw his mother posted and was talking about his son getting involved into artists and stuff, and she equally did not believe when he started. But then when he saw him on the stage with Mike Monster, an artist pops up and then he receives an award for the best rapper in Cameroon, and then he turns and then he hands it over to Sparrow. Many of you will not understand what that means.
My mom actually did that right up.
Yes, of course. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. What happens is this. Many of you do not know rather what that means, but then I'm going to tell you. I'm going to break it down, right? If I receive an award and then I dedicate it to someone, it means I did not work for it. That person did work for it. I'm just the shining punch into that award. So when he received the award and then he turned and then he gave it to Sparrow, that's why Sparrow could not make it to our last year reunion. So when he received the award and then he turned and then he gave it immediately to Sparrow, it means Sparrow worked so hard. He spent sleepless nights so that Mike Monster could, of course, receive that award. And, of course, I'm so proud of this dude. Sometimes I haven't called to make mockery of him most of the times. I call to shade the blends of his hard work. I call to remind him that all this shit he's doing is a joke. But then he has been proven and tested that this is no joke. And, of course, he's going to take this far. He's probably going to take this far. We're not going to end here in Douala. We'll be taking this show not only to regions, not only to different provinces or countries, but, of course, to different
planets. Say that, Mabief. Say that.
So I wanna encourage all of our peers. I want to encourage all of our acquaintances and, of course, classmates or ex-classmates.
Right.
When you see something beautiful, don't hesitate to push.
Say that.
The like button is so powerful that can actually share or display content to the ends of the earth.
Right.
There is no harm in liking. There is no harm in sharing, and of course, there is no harm in connecting or commenting rather. So always learn how to appreciate the little people do. Always learn how to push the minor or those things that you see do as minor.
Right.
In order to push or encourage a friend, reach out by writing, reach out by texting. I remember a few days back, we have a classmate, a lot of us know, if you only call the both of them their names. We have a classmate, she was called Schneider, but each time I tell somebody about Schneider, the person is like, which one? I'm like, Schneider and Gaia. The person is like, oh, I know Schneider and Gaia, but I don't know Schneider. Now you're merging two names. I think there'll be a time they'll be like, do you know Mabief? And you'll be like, which one? They'll be like, Mabief and Sparrow. They say, yeah, I know Mabief. So when you're growing up, you have a blend that people will not forget you for those blends. Right. I was very happy when I saw Gaia getting involved, getting another age, and then I wrote Schneider. I did not write Gaia, I wrote Schneider, and I was like, I'm happy I saw you guys growing. I'm happy you guys made a wave when we were in our secondary school. I'm happy you guys had to put the schools or our alma mater's flag very high. Mm-hmm. She got so emotional, and of course, she poured out. And I was very happy I could actually bring the tears of joy into her heart. There are little things most of us we do or reach out to people without knowing.
I feel emotional right now.
You understand? A lot of people just minimize those things. You see your brother celebrating a +1 and they just screw through and pass like nothing. No, bro. You bring in some touch of some little memories. Right. You celebrate with that person. Make him or her feel so comfortable. Make him or her feel at home. Make him or her feel like the world welcomed his birth, of course, his or her birth. Don't just look at things and then you get so ignorant and nonchalant. Mm-hmm. You're claiming to be busy. A life that can be taken at any time. You're claiming so busy. You're claiming so wealthy. You're claiming so nonchalant about it. Let's have some beautiful life together. Let's always learn how to live with those who grew up together. Right. I remember back days when we were in Form 5. If one person brings dodo and egg, the next person is not even supposed to ask you before he tips his hand into that rubbish you're calling, you're worshipping. Into that rubbish you're worshipping and calling food. We're in a class full of love. I did not see anybody fight because of food. Anybody buys akra and brings, the next person just pop pan into it. Right. We start eating. So that's the love we actually grew up into. And ego, pride, and all one started eating up us. We have friends, we view their status for years without reaching out to them. Right. I'll tell you a very keen thing I did yesterday, and I myself, I was surprised. So I just woke up and I was like, Lucas, you know Lucas, right? Bonwe Lucas. Yeah, so I was like, Lucas, how are you? He's like, fine. He's traveling from Bamenda to Douala. So I took a very few seconds, just sending him a voice note of prayers. Let God protect you and guide your journey. And he was really surprised, like, you prayed for me? I'm like, yeah, that's what brothers do. You don't just hear somebody's traveling and like, anyhow, no, cash where you meet up with Douala. No, bro. There are minor things a lot of us we take into granted, which if you spice it up or taste into people's lives, it's going to really make a lot of sense. Now, let me tell you the reality of it. A lot of you might think it's a joke, but if tomorrow, if I text Lucas that I need 2,000 francs, he won't hesitate to give me. Right. You understand? And which is very important. Say that. I came to Douala to literally assist my brother, Packlin, with 1 or 2 business transactions. Immediately I entered, he was like, bro, I could not do this business alone. Thank you for coming. You know, there's that taste of appreciation he gives you and then you just want to do more. Mm-hmm. Now, if I'm supposed to go back maybe on Friday and he tells me, bro, wait a little bit, I'm going to say, this guy appreciated me for coming. Right. Without even doing anything. Right. I should give him some time. No respect. You understand? Yeah. And he's been keeping me so well, man. Mm-hmm. He's been popping up chickens. He's been popping up beers. He's been popping up a lot. Man, this dude is something else too. Big up Amana Packlin. Yeah. Packlin Tech. Yeah. From Packlin Tech to packing vehicles, right, to packing rights. Right. He's just so involved in all kinds of business. Packlin farms as well. Tomorrow we're going to hear Packlin real estate. Packlin agriculture. So brothers don't get old. Brothers don't get old. Right. Brothers don't get old. We're really growing, right? But then what keeps us together, what brings that bond is the memories we kept. Mm-hmm. Not just now, but back in the days. I remember, if I can quite remember, Sparrow and I, we don't have any memory for 6 to 7 years now. Right. We've had really nothing with. But then the thought of both of us growing up together in the stages where we needed each other most, mm-hmm, is what might keep us for eternity. Exactly. Not just for now. Exactly. So you got to value those little moments. See that. Yeah, you got to value those times you really felt like no one, but then you had a classmate who could stand by you. I remember in Upper City, the fight for one was a fight for all. These dudes had to cover you even in your rubbish. Teachers will insult you or insult the teacher back. You understand? These guys actually protected you when you were useless.
Yes.
You're coming to school not bothering about what you eat, because if Sparrow bring food, it means you have food. You're coming to school not worry about who protect you, who defend you, who whatever is going to happen. Because if Sparrow is there, you're sure of that day.
Right.
So we really want to encourage anybody who started with a talent as such, though. Don't forget you had dreams like these.
Right.
Don't forget you equally planned to get to this stage.
Right.
Don't forget that push that you had when you were starting it.
Right.
Pick it up again. It's never actually too late, right?
Right, Mabief.
Pick it up again so hard. Work so hard again for it. And enjoy the process. That's what a lot of us fail to understand. We just want to get the boom and start making the billions. No.
Say that way.
Enjoy this process. We might not be having a very comfortable chair. We might not be having a very comfortable mic. We might not be having a very, stylish background or whatever. But then this is a process. And if we don't enjoy this process, we're going to see it as the waste of time. Mm-hmm. And that's not what we want here, right? Mm-hmm. We're going to take this into another dimension where we just come and sit and then we talk. We will not probably even, you'll not see the mics. You'll not see all the lights and stuff. But then you just get a very beautiful content. Mm-hmm. We're giving you guys this not as a threat. We're not giving you as a warning. Mm-hmm. But then we're giving you as a promise. In a few years to come, we're going to use these same videos to tell you guys we made it.
Say that, Mabief J. Say that. We have been recording for 11 minutes already. Really,
wow.
Thank you for your kind words.
Oh.
You really gave me that nostalgic feeling, man. I've not felt this way in a while. That's really nice.
No one would have done it better.
Right. Shout out PCSS Azere. Big up Mr. Ndoche.
Yes. Sparrow can mimic the whole school, not just the principal, from the different DMs to the VPs and stuff. And he knows how to mimic those people and bring out some beautiful piece. We really missed you in our last reunion. And of course, we hope the next one is going to be a blast. Right. Guys, before I sat on this chair, you will not even imagine who was sitting here. I'm not going to tell you, but then when you watch the podcast, you're gonna know. I was surprised when I left the room and then I came, I was like, he was here, she was here, he was here, he was here, she was here. Yeah, the same feeling I had, I know you're having that kind of feeling too. But then watch the podcast, you're going to see all those touches. You're going to know who Sparrow is now. You're going to know those little moments of Sparrow. It's not the same. Man's now big. Man's really big.
I really appreciate you, Mabief J.
No issues, bro.
Before I started this session, I didn't want to take it serious, but the way you really showed interest, man.
Always. We don't play with little moments.
Of course,
we know what they've done for
us. He actually used his phone to record. So you are going to give me that video, bro.
We're gonna pull out in our numbers, right? We're gonna have a session where before the Prexa starts, we're gonna invite people like Aye, Beto, Califas, the Sedge, you understand? They're gonna boost up this place. We're gonna have some noise. We're gonna make some noise, and then we're gonna leave for Limbe in convoys, and maybe the world's gonna know us.
You understand?
Yeah, we did not just go to a secondary school.
Come on.
We did not just go to a high school.
Right.
We went to a family that the bond still remains.
Right.
When you see us talk about PCSS, you're gonna think maybe these guys are exaggerating.
Right.
You honestly need to have gone to the school. If we talk about PCSS, you're gonna think it's a whole flabbergasting. Thank you. You really need to try. You really need to try that school, bro. It's a whole. We don't want to talk about it now because that's a whole podcast for another time.
Yes.
But then I'm gonna give you some touches of some hints. Mm-hmm. You come to school in the morning. 1 minute past 7, you're being flogged. You get into the chapel, you're being flogged. You go down to enter the school, you're being flogged.
You owe school fees.
Yeah, you owe school fee, you're being flogged.
Yes.
Malasso will see you and just greet you with some little... during break, if you don't take in, you're being... You understand? During preps, if you're not... You're being... all the time, they treat you like they don't love you.
Yes.
But guess what? That's what groomed us into who we are today.
Right.
I must confess, our badge or our generation has really been proven and tested. If you look at us, you see there's nobody who is actually non-made.
Right.
What I'm talking about non-made is not having 1 or 2 places to touch and eat.
Right.
We've grown up in a very simple way. We understood the assignment.
Right.
I cannot sleep without eating when I know I have sparrow. I cannot sleep without eating when I know I have parkling. I cannot sleep without when I know I have. But a lot of people will not do this.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of people will not do this. I remember there are times I'll just have maybe 1,000, 2,000. I'm like, which friend need 1,000? It's the way we grew up. It's the way we grew up. Yeah. There were times we were dodging and going and buying chicken from school and 1, 2, 3. Let's just go and eat chicken. Let's just we had that vibe, you understand? It was a whole we did not really feel like we were schooling.
Right.
We felt like we were in a family meeting.
Right.
Always trying to push one another, always trying to, even at one point we exaggerated it until at one point we're like, let's all of us just have RS and English and go to the university. Say no. Let's not have. We don't need 3 subjects, right?
Yes.
We just need RS and
English
and go to the university.
Yes.
It's not like it pushed us towards laziness. It's not like it actually pushed us to be nonchalant. But then it gave us that taste of togetherness. That was what's important for us.
Right.
When we were in secondary school, we did not care about success. We did not care about a lot of things. But then we care about being together, one another's keeper.
Right.
I remember there was a day Sparrow actually came late. And then he's like, I had a problem with the DM upstairs. Or up. Because you go from up to down. You imagine it, I'll not explain it. So it's like he had a problem with the DM and then they were trying to flog his junior sister and he was defending. So they flogged him so bad. The news reached us when we were still down. And then the way we pulled up upstairs to cover our guy, we're like, what is happening? What is happening in our school? What's happening in our institute? What? Teachers have to give us explanation to maybe calm down our. It was really bad,
Right.
We know we made fun of each other. It's all moments. We caught crews and we had a lot of differences. But then there were times we really did not joke. We had a literature class where the teacher would say, you guys should stop noise, and then we are fidgeting and murmuring. She insists, stop noise, we are fidgeting and murmuring, and then she's like, go out. She points at one person to go out, but then 5 people are going out. She's like, yes, all of you just go. They're like, yeah, we will go. We cannot leave our brother to go out alone. All of us will go.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a podcast, just like I was saying. Right. We're gonna invite those guys. We're gonna find those spicy guys, Toro, and to come and tell you what. We had a lot of people who went to Azuri maybe for even just about 6 months,
right?
5 months, 1 year. But if you ask them about PCSS Azuri, they're going to tell you a whole different story. They're going to bring a whole different life. I know someone who went to Azuri for just 1 year, but then if you ask him that, which school did you attend? He'll say, I went just to PCSS Azuri. Right. It wasn't just a school. We're not doing this to hype an institution. It was a 1, 2, 3 block institution with not up to 30, not up to 25 classes, but more than 1,000 students. Yeah. We had the good, the bad, the ugly. But the funniest part is this. No matter how bad you were in the quarters, when you hit that gate, you become humble, man. You become so humble. You become so down to earth. You understand?
Right.
When you reach that small, he did not have a gate. A bike could literally not enter that gate.
Right.
Just a small portal.
Right.
But when you hit that gate, bro, you're like a Form 1 child. Right. No matter how wild, how dangerous you are in the quarters, when you reach that place, you're level to nothing. And of course, that's what brought humility to most of us.
Big up to Rasta Wayne, man.
Yeah, man. He's in the United States making waves now.
Right. I love that.
But the humility still abides. If you text him, he's gonna reply you like a brother, not as a friend. Yeah. I was surprised to know a lot of these guys have houses. A lot of these guys are putting up foundations. Right. A lot of these guys are having different cars and representing the country in different regions and different provinces. But when you reach out, when you talk to them, they don't sound like people who have all those achievements.
Right.
Back in the days when our parents have houses, there's the way they greet you. There's the way they respond to you, like they're made.
Right.
These days, these guys don't see material stuff as anything. That is how they were brought up. Azuri did not just teach you book. He taught you how to wear sobo and socks for the rest of your life. Exactly. Yeah, wearing sobo and socks is humility. You have no choice. You have to be humble.
Right.
So that's the beauty. That's the beauty Sparrow and I started with. Yeah, you guys have been wondering, right? That's the beauty Sparrow and I started with.
Come on, man. Thank you very much, Mabief J.
It was so
Thank you
amazing,
very
man.
much. We have had a 20-minute podcast.
A 20-minute unplanned casual
podcast.
If you can see what I'm wearing, man. I normally don't look like this.
Right.
We've been toiling Douala from different quarters, different environs, walking in the muddy water, the sandy waters, touching the waves from different angles, looking for what to eat, and just haphazard. If you see my eye, I'm really sleepy. I just got in this morning and had to chill with my guys. I was with Khalifa, Parkland, and we had to do pools. We had to get this and that and stuff. And at the end of the day, I'm ending with Sparrow. That's just the beauty. That's the beauty of growth, man. I really enjoy it. We
love that, the Microphone Kartell, bro.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I created this podcast, to be able to connect with great minds like Mabief J.
Oh, it's an
and all the other people who have the opportunity to visit the cartel.
Wow.
20 minutes, like joke.
That's the beauty of communication.
Right.
Okay. Been a long time coming, way man don't dey walk. Bolo for this side, don't been around the clock. No some hundred men then way they work at 7 o'clock. If you shake the film, move your blood. Fear that men and from Boko way life will keep their dog. Finish pop your 2, the hustle clock for rock. If life been a dice, now me be 666. Men and Jordan them, that shit they make me sick. Reason drag me for forest, say me will make music. Mutumbu they track ya only melody. Boy enjoy the track, the charge na music. Hi, left from here to carry full music. Crazy no fair day, the man enjoy the beep. Rope day for your waist, but him pang the lick. Match a non-stop, cause your man one pick. Now really where man them go tick.
Sparrow.
You know man a builder, yeah, I'm stacking bricks.
Yeah.
They say man a killer cause some other beats. Transactional like Hitler, boy I need my peace. Oh Lord, I'm a sinner, please forgive my sins. Forgive my sins, Lord, me too one for breeze. Try my best so yamo before L1 sees. Enter chop a yamo, chop up puff and beans. I the yamo, I the drag a beat. Ball make some beat, they'll record hits.
Sparrow.
Keep the old lyrics, man, they holla lit. I want me na the riches, you bring me na meat. Be widing garden over life for cheat. Sonji they want for lip, where they over creep. Don't man you get for soul if you want for rip. Rap then for soul, this is just a tip. Success is the goal, I need for packs on jeep. Packs on BB jeep, make good men them peep. Box on better drip, make baby then trip. Touchdowns on the beach with some small beach. I been a teacher, with your life for preach. Some men again I wish they want to make you preach. Longer for you na ish, nyole and fish. Don't let it go, fish put them for my dish. And I wish so, na feel me as I drop my speech. Yeah,
that's the theme song of the podcast, Mabief J.
Wow. That is amazing, man. That's amazing.
We are ending the podcast. Peace out.